Pretty robust, but it's got the job done. And it's Luis Suarez. Sergio Ramos goes look. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sergio Ramos plays it forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just brushed off the ball there. Bale played out to the right. Out for a throw. Toni Kroos. In with a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's a lot of movement out wide now.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
Well, I think it's a move to open the game up more, whether out wide or just getting a runner through the middle now.
He's gone for it! Isco. Now the counter. Isco not easily shrugged off the ball. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now the pass. It's on Benzema! Goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time.
We hit half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. It's Benzema! Plenty waiting in the middle. Now it's Bale. He's Bale! Prepared to hit it from distance. Never shy to have a go. Shot at goal! Going through. Piqué. Could be thinking about a shot here. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
And the through ball is intercepted. Bale takes control of it and he's on. It's Bale! Just too much, fractions.
Bale probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
It so nearly came off for him.
Bale certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Modric. That's not going to make it. Now it's Benzema. A real chance to break. Benzema! Oh, and that should have been two.
Benzema was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious he's one of the biggest influences out there.
Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are...
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Ronaldo shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Suarez is next up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
Bale is second man up. Great penalty, keeper barely moved. And the lead is 2. Barcelona trailing by 2 now. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Benzema will take the third penalty. Back off the post.
Oh, we're talking inches. Such are the fine margins.
It's in, and the keeper could have done better. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. Barcelona at the point of no return. It's there, and the fight goes on.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Kroos just needs to keep his nerve here. Off the post!
And the keeper knew he was beaten, so what a bonus.
Barcelona must score here to stay in it. Oh, nerveless! 3-3. And now we're into the realms of sudden death. It's in, and the keeper could have done better. Barcelona must score to keep their hopes alive. And scores to keep them alive.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
It is sudden death from here on. One miss could lose it.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Barcelona have to score, or they have had it. It's in, he's kept them in it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
And now we're into the realms of sudden death. Unsavable.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Saved! And there's your hero! Shootout winners. It is such a compelling way to win. Compelling and cruel. But they were so composed under pressure, and that was the difference. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I'm going to go for a man who probably defines the anchor midfield role, Sergio Busquets. Responsible for maintaining the balance when either fullback moves forward, he can drop in at centre-back occasionally, and he gets him on the front foot with his crisp passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's got away with one there.
Look, they may have nothing to show for it so far, but this is one determined start.
Out wide to the right. Toni Kroos. It's out for a goal kick. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Rakitic spreads it towards the left. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Rakitic encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rakitic Iniesta tries a through ball. Jordi Alba. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's left his man. Driving. Bale! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
He's gone for it! Oh, it's there!
Unbelievable.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. And it's Roberto.
Barcelona have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
And that's been won straight back. Looks to slip it through. Hits one! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Shot at goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he?
And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go. Very tight. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, you can debate, Peter, whether they deserve a slightly bigger lead because they've created the majority of the chances. But they are in front for a reason, and they'll be confident of cementing that from now.
Leading 1-0 at the break. The action has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 made...
It's Bale!